Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Greedfall here on PC. And we are picking up where we left off on the palace steps here in New Serene, taking the documents that we got from intercepting what Aurelia was going to send to the other governors. We're going to take them to Sardet. So let's go. Come on, my lovely, lovely companions. Alright. So we have to go upstairs. As usual. And that door's probably... yeah, that door's still locked over there, so we have to take the long way up. Alright. Yeah. Almost ran into Vasco and... feared to avoid him and went way off course. Alright. God.
You're back.
It's very
Any news?
sensitive today, it seems. Overly responsive to
I
keyboard
recovered
commands.
some documents that Aurelia intended to use against us. I also brought you the wedding contract.
Let me see. Yes. A skillful blend of truths and untruths, as is to be expected. I'm afraid, however, this letter from Julia d'Orsay, Constantine's mother, is genuine. But your cousin is not to blame for his mother's folly. It caused him more harm than good, and he was but a child when his brother was killed. But the implication that he's not the prince's son is absurd. You know them both. And you know how much Constantine looks like his father. As for these documents about your mother, poor Livy would never have deceived your father. And furthermore... in any case, I doubt that this information could truly be used against you. The revelations about Constantine are more cause for concern. But since you recovered the evidence, we needn't worry about it being used against us. Providing it's the only copy, of course.
I believe so. What do you make of the marriage contract? Is it genuine?
Well, the writing is that of a court clerk. But their handwriting all looks the same. Would be difficult to tell if it was truly written by your uncle. As for the seal, well, I'm almost certain that it is a forgery. But an excellent one at that. That being said, without the seal itself, you'd be hard-pressed to prove it. If we denounce this contract without evidence, everyone will say that it's just an excuse to get out of the wedding.
In that case, I need to find that seal. Let's hope Aurelia de Vespes brought it with her.
I'd wager she did. She may want to use it again. If you want to find it, you'll have to get her away from her camp to have a good chance to search her belongings.
As I'm supposed to be organizing the princess's arrival, Lady Mirange can surely help by sending for her. Thank you, sir.
Was there anything else you wish to ask?
No, we already covered all of that. And this is just base game stuff, so...
I must be on my way. Goodbye, Professor.
Okay.
Goodbye. And tread carefully.
Yes, we are in the DLC, if you were wondering or didn't realize. Because it's embedded in the main game, I'm not separating it like as, like in the other games I've played that have DLCs, I have indicated, like in the title of the videos, more so that it is DLC content. But yeah, because this is literally embedded in the game itself, in the base game. I am treating it as part of the whole series. So, just a quick stop in here. If we are going to go, alright, we have 10 of those, but just want to make a few more. How's our ammo looking? Ammo's looking great. Wow, we've got a lot of major health potions. Might have to switch that out. An appointment. Yeah, we're doing really good. I might actually sell a few health and whatchamacallit, magic potions. Because now that I can do stasis with my sword, that's actually a little more efficient than casting the stasis spell. Although the stasis spell runs down the armor on the opponents, which is really nice.
By the look on your face, you've already experienced the Devesp's deceit firsthand.
Indeed. Aurelia tried to blackmail us. I had to recover evidence she gathered against my cousin and myself, and stop a riot in town she caused by sticking up posters which mocked us, and which depicted you as the heroine.
And I can assure you I'm not responsible.
I don't doubt it, madam. However, Sir de Corsillon told me that the seal used on the wedding contract was fake, but that we needed the fake seal itself to prove it and put an end to this sham.
So you would like me to get Aurelia de Vespe away from her quarters so you can search them at your leisure?
That's the general idea.
Please.
She did ask us to organize her arrival. Your message shouldn't surprise her.
Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm going to write. The young de Vespe may be talented, but I have years more experience. Oh, if I may offer some advice, you should question the Nauts who brought her here. They must have gleaned some information on our charming princess on such a long journey in close quarters. Admiral Cabral should know where they are. You should go and see her. Do you have any other questions?
Nope. We are
Goodbye, Lady Morange.
Goodbye, Your Excellency. Be careful. Don't underestimate the trickery of the de Vespes.
Yeah, well, she shouldn't underestimate us. Come on, my nut. My lovely, lovely nut. Alright. To the port quarter.
Oi, first forge and Teer Fradee!
Damn it, I always try to jump down ramps in this game because I do it in so many other games, and there's no jump in this game. It just does not exist, period. I really want to jump. I want to make the Sardet jump so bad. Alright, we're not going to talk to her now. Do we need to go to... Alright, we need to go to the camp, so we'll fast travel from Cabral's little map here. Okay. I don't think we have anything to sell, but I'm gonna check real quick. Oh, actually, we do have some stuff. Great axe. Let me just... What do you have? Yeah, that'll be worth selling, because he's the only one that I put heavy weapons on. Okay, sell that. Armor pieces. It's actually a very nice looking brigandine, but it's already got 2 blue upgrades and it's falling short, so it's not any better than what we are currently wearing. It's fancy though, but we'll sell it. Same with the gauntlets and the old damaged gauntlets. Yeah, okay. Do I have anything else? Purchase. Amber. I always gotta purchase. Alright, enough. have a camp to investigate, and I'm just wasting time restocking.
Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Hello, where are you facing, Sardet? Hopefully it was when we arrived in camp. I can't believe I just died. Really? It took us all the way back to there. Usually when you do the loading screen in between fast travel locations, it, like, that's also an auto-save point, so why the hell did we end up all the way back there? That doesn't make sense. Now that I know that we have the vesps to deal with, we will quickly sell this stuff. Alright. See, the next level's loaded, so I should be fine. Before we even do anything, I'll put a stasis coating on this blade. Ha! Dude. Hey, Sardet! Freaking pay attention to behind you! Alright. That went better. I don't know why he kept attacking. Like, I kept trying to turn him so that I could put the stasis on the guy who was wielding that really big, heavy mace, and he kept swinging at the other guy, this one. That bugs me. Like, and I complain about it more in, whatchamacallit, AC Black Flag. But my God, do not do that to me. Like, if you ever get to give feedback on, like, game mechanics to a game developer of any sort, you know, make it very clear that, not being able to control who you're attacking is very, very frustrating. And that they need to do a better job in, allowing for that. Hey, we found her diary. Pause to read. Ah, good. She's run out of poison. Looks like she might be looking to poison Lady Mirage, though.
Like this can't be easy.
No.
The Devesps stop at nothing to carry out their deceit.
In any case, thanks to this seal, we can prove that the contract was forged. And we can send Mr. Vesp back to the continent.
That may be so, but after seeing what was written in that journal, I'm worried about Lady Morange. We should try to find an antidote. The Donegada in this region should be able to help us. They must know about all the plants.
Okay. Yeah, but I don't like to be micromanaged by my games. I don't like to be micromanaged by my vehicles either. I'm the one who does the micromanaging of mechanical functions. Thank you very much. Although I never micromanage if I'm, you know, leading a team or whatever. I like to do that by democratic vote. Say, this is the list of stuff that needs to be done. And it all has to be done. So pick your poison as to what you want to work on first. And what you want to work on last. And usually we work out pretty well when we do it that way. Alright. Get your head out of the tree branch, thank you. That was just weird. Is this a... Yeah. Nice. A little shortcut. We still have to go back to, the cave. There's an antidote. And, maybe when we're done with the DLC, we'll try to remember to do that. There is that cave that there was a squeeze passage that we couldn't get through. I shouldn't have come down here. Now we're gonna have to go all the way around because that is a one-way. I want to go explore down there. Alright. I don't think I can get up here. Or maybe I can. Maybe that is a climbing wall with our level. Or no, it has a ladder. Completely forgot about that. That's the ladder that I used to get around to ambush us on this trail. I'm sorry I took the long way. Yeah, again, this is the first time I have played the DLC. I haven't watched anybody else play any parts of the DLC. I just know, like, basically coming into it, I knew the Vesp had a fake marriage contract for Constantine, and, that was it. So, now we know, and now I don't have to say
My blade.
Down, kitty. What the hell was the little thing that we got? Because we didn't level up. I don't know. Alright, almost there. Should probably recut my blade. Are they down there? Wait, what? Where are they? Down? Really? We need to go down? How do we go down? This way? No, this is just across to this little bridge area. This isn't down. Yeah, it is down. The orange spot's down. Okay, I mean, we could backtrack all the way. Wish we could just fast travel to a camp without being at a camp. I guess we'll just keep going the way we're going and... Oh, crap. It's not good. I wish they were a little clearer on, you know, where some of those spots are. Because looking at this map, it really does look like it's up here on the cliff. It doesn't look like it's down below. Like, if they would have just put it a few pixels, you know, higher up, and clearly designated it as, being down below that land bridge, that would be very, very helpful. Something else that sort of bugs me about games, and it bugged me very much on Red Dead 1, is people who don't know how to make a proper map. And it was true of Red Dead 2 as well, to an extent. But, you know, it doesn't take much to learn how to read a topographic map, at least as far as judging elevations. And I really wish that the game devs who create the art for... What the hell? Just want the freaking dragon's blood resin, thank you. Because that's a little bit of a rare resource that we use. But yeah, I wish, like, more devs would take some classes in map reading before they would be asked to draw maps for games.
Oi, Onol Manawi.
Hello.
Bur Tirtumat. I'm Vad from the Beragnodas clan. I need to speak to you.
Bur Teer Fradee, Donegada.
Bur Tirtumat, Siora. I hope your friend will be able to help us. I've heard people talking about you in the village, and Dunkas respects you, so I'm sure you'll understand.
What is it?
This land has been sacred for generations, and only the Donegader of our clan can come to calm the anger of Enon Milfrichtimen.
This is where he spilled the burning blood of the land to destroy our enemies. The
Yes, I
sun
noticed.
trembled and the sky was black for days.
It is madness to come back here, especially for Renaigse. You must leave and take all the other Renaigse with you.
Do not fret. I intend to ensure that they don't stay long. Neither here nor on this island, for that matter.
I hope so, Onol Manawi. Because we can already feel the anger rising up to Credennis. And many would die if it spread.
And these Renaigse don't understand anything. They're multiplying like flies. No sooner had the ones in black arrived from the sea than others came from the woods to surround them. And now here you are.
I promise that these lands will soon find their peace.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
Yes, I actually need your help. I'm sure you know all about the plants in this region. Do you know of any that are poisonous? The leader of those who came here plans to poison one of my friends.
It's true that the leader left the camp at one point. She stayed in the woods for a while.
If it was poisonous plants she was after, I'm sure she would have collected Sardet leaves at this time of year. It's a slow but horrible poison, which causes a great deal of suffering.
Of course.
But the antidote can be found in some roots that we know well.
You're in luck. We have a small bottle. Anyone who drinks it quickly after being poisoned will survive.
Thank you. I'm infinitely grateful.
Do you have anything else to ask us?
You said that this region was sacred. Could you tell me more? What happened here?
Of course. It is good for the knowledge of ancient times to be available to all. Tekka, tell the story.
A long time ago, as I'm sure you already know, the people of the sea emerged from the waves and began to destroy
It's a very awkward
our
transition.
island. They built houses here and began to hollow the cliffs. When our kings and queens went to pray in the heart of the island, unravel didn't just send the guardians. His anger was such that his heart caught fire, and a long trail of burning blood spread all the way to here, destroying everything in its path. The people of the sea were destroyed here in but a moment, and we learned to fear the volcano's anger.
Since that day, us Beregnodas have watched over this place to ensure that that amount of anger never returns to Enonmilfrichtimen's heart. Do you have anything else to ask us?
Thanks again for your help. Goodbye.
Qua awalem seg, Onolmenawi. And don't forget, those Renaikse need to leave.
Okay. Alright. Now Pupper is barking in the background. Old Pupper, really. My dog's actually 9. And she's going to go on vacation with us soon. She likes to go on vacation. She likes to play in the creeks and just, you know, have her people with her 24/7 for a week. Where is my camp? Or my closest camp? Is it up there? No, it is this way. Good. I didn't want to have to fight with those beasties. Travel back to New Serene, the Sardet residence. And I don't know, like, I don't understand the point of having, like, how long it takes listed on, like, the travels around the island, because it never really matters, you know, knowing whether you're going to arrive, like, during the day or during the night, that's kind of useful. And being able to pass time is useful, but,
Oh, thank you. Thank you for saving me. I never imagined
really
the
no
Vesps would go so
time
far.
frame in this
She
game.
tried to poison me.
Don't mention it. The Donegada of the Dunkas clan should also be thanked, my lady. They gave us the
Dunkus's
antidote.
clan.
May they be blessed. I'll send them a present to thank them. But you should go straight to the palace. Aurelia de Vesp was headed there. I'm afraid she may try to take over by force.
I'll go there right away. Get well soon, my lady.
Alright. Well, first off, we are going to apply another coating to our blade. Aurelia, I'm coming for you, bitch.
Aurelia de Vesp! On behalf of Governor Constantin d'Orsay, you are under arrest.
Oh, really? Hardly surprising. Typical of the d'Orsay family's underhanded methods. On what grounds, might I ask?
Firstly, for fraud and forgery. The wedding contract you gave us is fake.
Your lies are as dismal as they are desperate. The contract bears the seals of both my father and your prince. Is he trying to back out? Or has his idiot son simply decided to disobey him?
Neither. The d'Orsay seal upon this contract is forged, and I can prove it. Here. This is what was used to seal the contract. A cleverly made counterfeit we found in your camp.
That seal proves nothing. You probably made it yourself to undermine me. That contract could not be more authentic. The same, however, cannot be said of your noble lineage.
The second charge made against you is the attempted murder of Lady Morange. Are you also going to deny that your men attacked her?
This is a very serious accusation. I assure you that I had no knowledge of any attack on the former governor. And if an attack did indeed take place, I am certainly not the one responsible.
Is that so? Then why does this journal, written in your handwriting, say that you wish to rid your city of all d'Orsay sympathizers? And that you'd found the perfect poison to do the deed in the forest surrounding your camp? Thankfully for Lady Morange, the Donegada living in the region gave us an antidote.
A journal only conveys thoughts, not facts. Don't tell me you've never wished for someone's death without actually acting on those thoughts. And more to the point, who's to say that journal's genuine in the first place? Your so-called evidence, Mr. de Sardet, is but lie after lie.
For all the charges set against you, you are under arrest.
You have no conclusive evidence. This is just lie after shameless lie, and you know it. Had you presented this to the council, they would have laughed in your face, and your family would have been humiliated. You'll pay for this. I suggest you don't lay a finger on me, de Sardet, or you'll have a fight on your hands.
A bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Quit hitting her and shoot.
The de Vesps would have
Exact.
tried to impose themselves to the bitter end. Unfortunately, Aurelia's death is likely to have repercussions all the way to the council. Hopefully, we'll have found further evidence of her guilt by then. Otherwise, the d'Orsay family's reputation might be jeopardized. Anyway, you should destroy the documents you found. Nobody else should ever get hold of them.
You're right. I'm going to burn them all right now, just to be on the safe side. Goodbye, sir. Thank you for your help.
I merely gave you guidance. That is my role. See you later.
Alright, put your weapons away, my friends. Alright, so we need to find more. Alright. What's her blade like? Need level. My god! It's a weapon that cannot be upgraded, and it is over 100 points below on physical damage and 30 points below on armor damage than what I am currently carrying. Sucks. Like, give me something of quality. Shall we wear her elegant hat? Nah. I will always, always, always dress the Sardet as a knot, because he should have been a knot. Destroy the compromising documents. We can do that. Yes, he is part native too, but...
All that's left is to destroy the evidence the de Vesps collected about us. And with it, the web of lies cast upon my friends.
Okay. There we go. So we got gold coins. Now what? No. And that is the end of the DLC. Okay. Interesting. I was not expecting for it to end so abruptly, but whatever.
My Tempest. My Tempest. Do you think the time will come when your uncle will send your fiancé here on one of our boats?
I'm sure he's thought about it, but he's far away. He knows I'm beyond his control.
I hate the fact that the congregation's idea of love lies in a contract. He'll marry you off to some woman as if you were a piece of furniture just to gain a little influence.
If you hadn't become a Nord, your fate would probably have been the same.
Probably. Not that that makes it any better. I've been thinking about it, though.
Oh. How so?
If your uncle sent you someone with one of those contracts, I'd whisk you away and we'd go to sea. We'd run away together, we'd be free. And he couldn't do anything about it. Did you want anything else?
Okay.
I must leave you.
I knew that conversation existed because it exists, like... If you court and get to loving status with any of the companions, you get, you know, a similar conversation with them. But I was expecting there to be a little bit more of, like, a pause or something, rather than that, you know, sudden cutoff and, is there anything else you wanted?
You'll find all you need in it. Welcome! It's such a pleasure to... Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
You are going to help me alleviate myself of all of this, the Vesp idiocy. Okay. God, could you see the Sardet running around in that? Ugh. And that can go too. The Vesp Gauntlet. Yes, sell that. Ornate Gloves. Yes, sell that. Old Damaged Gauntlets. Yes, sell those. The Vesp Elegant Boots. Yuck. And a Sharp Fang. There we go. Purchase. We could go and... If that's what the Brown Brigandine armor... If it's only 24 points below what we could have on it... I think we have one of those in our chest.
Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Let's go see if we can,
Come closer.
get Kurt to help us with a little crafting and maybe upgrade what the Sardet is wearing. Yes. No. Open. No, I don't have one of those. Chest. I thought I did have one of those. Alright. My apologies. I really don't want to get back into the main storyline at the moment. Because technically we're going back and working with Afra some more, and I don't want to work with Afra.
Come closer.
Because I am literally playing that out simply to...
Welcome! It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking? What might I
basically
help you
simply
with?
to show you what happens with it, but no. Where was it? That one. Yeah. Or the Coin Guard Cuirass is the same. I kind of like that a little better. Don't like that I can't turn it side to side. So we'll purchase that. Don't think there's anything else that's worth picking up. Yeah, none of those are even close.
Thank you for
Okay.
your visit. See you soon.
And you know what? Since we have the cash, I'll go have the blacksmith actually upgrade this
The best
piece of armor for us.
Oh, so great.
Okay. This, we need to upgrade our endurance to wear it, but it doesn't mean we can't fix it up here. See, and that, you know, 30 plus, it's already better than what we're currently wearing. And that's only one upgrade. Reinforced protections. Upgrade. Yes. And level 3. Yeah. Upgrade. Yes. There we go. So when we can
One
upgrade.
arm.
No,
That fits you like a
wrong.
glove.
Yeah,
We'll
there we
make
go.
it for you.
So, endurance. Endurance. Level 3. We're waiting for level 34. We are at 31. Okay. And, you know what? Let's go out. I want to put this... Well, let me just check. How much are we carrying? Oh, we're plenty good carry-wise. We will actually go out to the mine. And we'll see about getting through that squeeze point. We'll also fight these bandits up here. We're gonna see if we can get to Sardet leveled up. To level 32 by the end of the episode. How's that sound? Alright. There we go. That didn't give us much. Because we do have a lot to do, and these guys are really low level, but... There's somewhere else we can fight a few more guardians too. That would really work. Is it? I have to write that. Where is Old Mines Camp? Yes, that. Oh. No. I forget where that squeeze point is. We may have actually already done this a while ago. Or I might have discovered that we couldn't do it yet and didn't come back and do it. But we'll get into the mine and figure this out. Okay. Turn on your little lights. Check the map. Yes, over here. This is where we want to go. No, wanted to put a waypoint there. There we go. Yeah. Because there's a whole section over there that we never got to. Level 2 intuition, that's what it was. Yeah. Thank you, Vasco. That's the intuition help. a dog that we don't need. Gold coin and health potions. Some mining materials. Oh. Or some ore, rather. Okay. And that is everything that was hiding in that location. And I don't think there is anywhere else that we couldn't get to before. That's just the exit point out of the mines. There's some little, you know, offshoots that are just little branches like, you know, those little weird things that really don't matter. So, let's get out of here and see what else we can find to fight. Turn off our little light and exit the mine. There we go. I think that was worthwhile. Didn't get much out of it, but hey, it's just one more little add-on.
Good grief. These are some unusual customers.
Okay. Now, what do we want to do? There's a question mark over there. What camp is that? The Grami camp? Alright. We'll fast travel over to it and see if we can pull out that other question mark. We're just gonna, like I said, do a little bit of this. We're actually pretty close to the end of the episode. I could actually end it here and be fine. Let's get to there. I don't think we're going to be able to upgrade or level up. I don't think we have enough things to fight that'll give us what we need. A fork in the road. We want the lower fork. Okay. Oh, I remember that. Let's take the upper fork. Because there was something over here too that we wanted. Very good. A scimitar. Let's see. Weapon. Scimitar. That can be upgraded. Ooh, I might upgrade that and give that to Vasco. I still like the Patagon. That's seriously my favorite blade in this game. Okay, Vasco, you might be getting a new weapon next episode. Alright, we have some beasties to fight.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Okay. Thank you, my friends. Alright, still moving onwards. Need to take this turn. Professor Sarfettin's notes. Okay, yeah, this is important, but something that we don't pause to read. We don't need to fight this big boy yet. Alright. Well, going to head back down the trail, and we will call it quits for this episode. I hope you enjoyed the exploration of the DLC. I hope you didn't mind Vasco and the Sardet's little love chit-chat there at the end of it. I know most of my audience, that's not going to be your cup of tea, but damn it, it's my game. I'm the one playing it. And, yeah. So anyways, if you've enjoyed the episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. And to Sardet, Vasco, Ciora, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.